The Africa Energy Marketplace 2024 is the 8th edition of the African Development Bank's annual forum, which provides a platform for investment opportunities in Africa's energy sector. Now, this year's dialogue hopes to develop recommendations for the National Integrated Electricity Policy and Strategic Implementation Plan in line with the decisions reached at the recently held Ministerial Power Sector Retreat. Key players in the power sector value chain in Africa, the private sector, and development partners are gathered here to exchange ideas on how to address regulatory challenges and collaborate to eliminate barriers to investments in the sector. One of the major issues identified here is the need for improved funding of the sector, not just from the coffers of the government, but also private sector investment. This is why the African Development Bank plans to support the sector with $1 billion fund, which will be channeled through a policy-based operation.
In line with our strategic objective to accelerate universal energy access through the Light Up and Power Africa High Five, the African Development Bank is supporting Nigeria's power sector reforms. Our current portfolio in the power sector stands at around $410 million in support of two key projects.
We intend to finance the policy recommendations to actualize the expected outcomes of the National Integrated Electricity Policy and Strategic Implementation Plan.
There are tremendous opportunities for power plants today, and we can see them actually taking advantage of the potential of the West African region exporting power. And we in the Commission see a great opportunity for Nigeria to add a lot of foreign exchange.
Addressing the issue of gas supply to power generating companies, the Minister of Power reveals that the President has approved cash payment of 130 billion naira from Gas Stabilization Fund to settle part of the debt owed gas companies. He says the legacy debt will be paid from future royalties and other streams of income.
For these power generating companies, the debt is put at 1.3 trillion naira. I can also tell you that we have the consent of Mr. President to pay on a condition of settling the reconciliation of this debt, of the debts between the government and the power generating companies. And this we have successfully done.
Because there are investors who've been lying there, looking at the environment, the uncertainty, and the risk of non-payment is what has been deterring them from coming into the country.
The minister clarified that the revised electricity tariff is not targeted at impoverishing Nigerians.
The revised tariff so far has been effective. We're not expecting 100% support at the initial stage until people start seeing the impact of this new tariff.
For these participants, more still needs to be done by the ministry and its agencies to protect the interests of electricity consumers. Well, participants here are confident that the key to improved electricity supply and efficient power sector is successfully integrating renewable energy into Nigeria's energy mix and attracting more investors to the sector. Hopefully, this conference will be the kick that Nigeria's power sector needs. Georgina Ndukwezainka, Arise News.